About the beginners, I would say focus on roots than the fruits. Fruits will come later. First is roots. So learning will give you the foundation where you can create your building of your career.
Despite contributing 8% to the GDP, construction industry is very less talked about. The value that we add to the nation building is immeasurable. And these values are created by leaders and they have their own unique stories. At Brick Talks, we talk to these leaders, understand their stories and get to know their challenges and how they overcame it. Today at Brick Talks, my guest is someone who is known as helpful person in the industry. His value is, the relationship is more important than business. And he's sometimes known as Krishna, sometimes known as Arjuna. So he plays both the hats. I welcome Mr. Vineet Dungalwal on Brick Talks. Welcome, Vineet.
Thanks, Siddharth, for having me on this show.
If any newcomer is joining the industry, what is a one piece advice that you will give him today?
Critical is endurance and daily discipline, I would say. Discipline is not the punctuality or coming on time. It is beyond that. I would say my discipline is preparation, my discipline is learning, and that is giving me confidence to derive my purpose. When you are a disciplined person, it is giving you reliability. It is giving you an opportunity to learn new things and take new challenges and go big. About the beginners, I would say focus on roots than the fruits. Fruits will come later. First is roots. So learning will give you the foundation where you can create your building of your career.
When you were the kind of fresher, what was your focus point?
My one thing was always entrepreneurship, and that entrepreneurship seed was planted during my NICMAR days. So game I started during the days only. So it is like minus days before I enter into my first venture precisely on 4th July 2007.
Great. And that is the day when AMS started?
Yes, it is AMS Foundation Day.
What is the meaning of AMS?
AMS is always motivated to succeed, and my motivation is my clientele.
What is your stand on going out and competing with the big players? As Vineet Dungalwal, what you extraordinary do that makes you shine rather than them?
Where I am getting brownie points, it is like leadership consistency. Okay, and second is global knowledge. Global knowledge and local proficiency, and at the same time ownership, complete ownership by the leadership. Basically, when I do the risk assessment of any project, okay, yes, I say okay, these are the few risks client need to own, but it is not like complete transfer of the responsibility or risk. I take the complete ownership of the project. So being the CEO of AMS, I also treat myself as a chief risk officer.
Chief risk officer.
And when risk value going beyond 20, I own the risk.
And I think this is my one learning from you, which is to own the risk so that you become a better leader and you deliver far better.
So my philosophy is I have my own list of board of directors, where I am drawing the knowledge and inspiration. So I follow them for my all the problems. When it is a matter of discipline, my board of director is Mal Robbins. When it is a matter of productivity, my board of director is Brian Tracy, and the list is big. And the head of all my BOD is Lord Krishna, who is giving me inspiration through Bhagavad Gita.
So you have created your own board of director in your mind and you follow them.
Yes.
In your 13 years of journey, What is one point which you can say is like a turnaround point of your life?
Okay, so there are many turning point. There is one humorous story. It was one presentation for one American client, and client interviewed all the biggies of industry, and the CEO asked one question: in case of project failure, whom should I chop?
Chop.
Yes, and I raised my hand. In case of project failure, you can chop me. But gentlemen, this is the confidence I'm looking at, and this project is yours. I did amazing work. Now still I'm working with that client. It's like third project I'm executing with them.
And do you think that this this attitude or confidence of yours has helped you a lot?
And it's entrepreneurship is the game of confidence. And as I mentioned earlier, you are learning, your knowledge, your experience, your team, your ability to improvise is giving you the confidence, and it is going close towards the purpose of your existence.
All right. So as a fun part of this Brick Talks, we have a game, and this game is very simple. The name of the game is Mergers and Acquisition. So I'll pose a scenario to you, and we would love to know your thoughts on this. So if you had $1 billion in your pocket, what will you do? Which kind of integration? Will you go for vertical integration, or will you go for horizontal integration, and why?
Okay, I would go with both.
No, you have to pick one. That is the game.
That is the game.
Yeah.
Oh, I will go with horizontal.
Why?
Horizontal integration, it is like diversification. The extreme diversification is the safest way for risk mitigation.
Okay.
Today I am surviving, I am happily talking with you because my product line is having healthcare, pharma, industrial establishment. Though my few product line of IT clientele and all, which is moving slow. It is indirect diversification is helping me. So if I'm getting $1 billion, I will diversify it within my core competency. So $1 billion will be my investors' money. I need to play very properly to mitigate all their risk and give them better ROI.
I'm sure. 5 years down the line, where do you see this industry going?
There will be introduction of strong technology across verticals, be it the project management, be it the execution. One change I'm visualizing as project may get treated as a product. And your project manager may be the product manager of future.
Okay.
So your building is getting crafted, manufactured in factory, and it will get installed at site. That day is not far away. It is like a fast to market solution. It is like concept and completions to expedite, to squeeze that timeline. This is apt approach, and I could say it will be the future of our industry, where we will treat project as a product.
Project as a product is the future. Whoever is watching, please make a note of it and start working on that direction.
Yes.
What has been construction industry's challenge in COVID times?
Construction industry is very critical for a country's growth in terms of employment. But this industry is depend on various external parameters, that is tangible and intangible. And fortunately, unfortunately, any slowdown is giving first impact to construction industry, and it will be the last industry which will come out of that crisis. So definitely COVID was the tough time for a construction industry.
Talking about the changes, is there something from the government or regulatory change that you wish to see, or you have in your mind that you want to communicate to our audience? This is the regulatory change. If it comes, then it will help PMC business or industry per se.
If you want me to ask,
Atmanirbhar
Bharat, it is like big branding, big campaign government of India is running. There need to be some pie for the entrepreneurs and startup. That game is, today's game is big become bigger.
Right.
But there are players who are having excellent track record of delivery, but they are not too big. So this could be the request that involvement of startups or entrepreneurs who are having
A track record.
a good track record, created results. There need to be very easy pre-qualification criteria.
Okay.
Like for big project, companies like us can participate.
Right.
In the government project.
So that is something which should, yeah, because it's a very, very unique and very real point, which I mean, a lot of company this scale face. They cannot compete for the projects with 25 years of plus experience PQC.
True.
And they cannot go down because they have achieved a certain level of expertise. We would like to know what perspective you gained from those time where you had, you were in isolation, you had good family time. We would like to hear it from you.
Okay, if you ask me, everything is coming up with the own price. Okay, forget about the economic crisis, slowdown, business losses and all. On a personal capacity, I enjoyed a lockdown because I have started my journey when I was just a kid, I would say, for entrepreneurship. And it was a time of lockdown. Like, I enjoyed family time. I got an opportunity to reconnect with my college friends. I got an opportunity to pursue my hobbies, read good books. I wrote a paper on the role of project management in economic crisis. That also got a good recognition. So it was amazing time to learn and to give good time at family. I started reading Bhagavad Gita, and it was the I would say thanks to lockdown, I got introduction towards Bhagavad Gita, and I changed my perception. Before that, Bhagavad Gita was the part of my bucket list. That it was the biggest, I would say, restart for me when I got connected towards Bhagavad Gita. So every individual need to read that. It's different management book.
It's a management book.
It's management book.
So next part is where we play a game which is known as rapid fire.
Oh my God, it is Coffee with Karan.
Yes. So you will have very less time, 5 seconds, 7 seconds to answer, and you need to answer in one word only. One word adjective for Vineet Dungarwal.
Go-getter.
What is your corporate philosophy?
Product is nothing, brand is everything.
How do you spend free time?
I'm a reader and writer.
My life at 2050.
Presence in the area of philanthropy.
Okay. Something that you want to buy, if you had all the money.
I'll buy one island.
Okay. Which book you draw life and corporate lessons from?
One book, Bhagavad Gita.
Best memory of CSR activity?
Avsara Leadership Academy.
Okay. And one movie which is your favorite?
On personal ground, Veer Zara. On a professional ground, Badmaash Company.
Badmaash Company. The rapid fire ends now, but I would like to ask more about why Badmaash Company.
The one line of Badmaash Company was, "बड़े से बड़ा business, बड़े से बड़े idea से बड़ा होता है." So it was my biggest learning from Badmaash Company. I am enjoying that movie.
So about college time, were you a front bencher, sincere person sitting in, the first bench, or were you a backbencher kind of person, sab din bhar masti karna and everything? What kind of person?
You want honest answer, right?
Yes.
I was absolute backbencher, and very honest. To backbenchers need to collaborate a lot to go to next class. So I was backbencher and I'm happy with that. Basically, teachers can forget good boys, front bencher, but they cannot forget backbenchers. So I'm sure all my teachers are having different memories about me. Yes, but a few teachers, they are still in talks with me. They are also helping me a lot to learn new things.
Watch out for more videos with the industry leader. Thank you, Mr. Vineet Dungarwal, for sharing some valuable lessons from his life, his journey. Thank you so much for coming to the show.
For construction industry, don't forget to follow and subscribe the channel of Brick Talks.